Let's see. Damn it.
Right. Let's make this quick, shall we? As you will.
Man, the accuracy.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Oh,
You had it coming.
A bit more time.
yeah. I should probably.
This should be easy enough.
Hmm. Yeah. Well. Hmm. Well.
Say I didn't warn you.
I should probably stand behind him.
On it.
That's things starting to go well.
I cannot go on.
What do you mean? Is that not everybody? Ah, good. Alright.
I am ready.
This. Yeah, might as well
Last
talk to him.
month, Duncan visited Highover, and the band held a tournament in his honor. I won the Grand Melee. It was hard to leave my wife. We married only a year ago, and she is heavy with child now. But Ferelden needs my blade, and I shall not falter.
Yeah.
He has a seemingly impossible task, with a scarce handful of Grey Wardens, yet he does not complain or flinch from his duty. We should find those documents. Although if they were so important, why leave them out here? Indeed.
Yeah, might as well talk to everybody.
We still need to find those documents, if they're even here.
No.
Yes? I grew up in a village about a day's trip to the east. Little blot you wouldn't even find on a map. Haven't been back in years. I struck out for the city as soon as I could outrun my pa. I've been in Denerim for what, 6 years now? Never liked it much, but there's more purses there than anywhere else.
Yeah.
I found them. I cut Duncan's purse while he was standing in a crowd. He grabs my wrist, but I squirm out and bolt. The old bugger can run, but the garrison caught me first. I'm a wanted man in Denerim, you see, so they were going to string me up right there. Duncan stopped them. Invoked the right of conscription. I gave the garrison the finger while I was walking away. Don't know why Duncan wants someone like me, but he says finesse is important and that I'm fast with a blade. You bet your boots I am. Besides, it beats getting strung up. All right for an old bugger. He's faster than he looks, too. Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Yeah. I guess.
On it.
Yeah, brush a little. See if there's anything for accuracy. Not really. Yeah, back to 20 for that one. I don't have shield block. Oh, it's just not the dexterity. Yeah, I guess I probably should be leveling some dexterity. Let's see. That's it.
We still need to find those documents, if they're even here.
This is a little strange. It is hard to find.
What now?
I know them actually gaining levels. That's
Oh no! Don't!
Hey. Ah, out of her locks. Probably should have
Any last words?
Time for some fun! Take that!
Dead yet?
taking the
Any last words?
Another day, another scar.
yeah.
We still need to find those documents, if they're even here.
Yeah, kind of hard to find. I'll just make sure I got everything. Alright. Oh, found one. I don't know.
Well, well. What have we here?
Okay.
Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
And
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
yeah, I mean, you gotta be proper.
Now
I
that
don't
is
know.
a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan.
Morrigan,
Shall I
that's
guess
right.
your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Yeah.
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Her.
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Okay. No.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, damn it.
Everyone's a
If
witch
she's
to
really
you.
a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You...
No, thank you.
Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
I appreciate that.
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Yeah. Ah. That's expedient. Oh yeah, I gotta give Candlemaster
Greetings.
something.
Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers? I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it. You're
Not
very
necessary.
generous. Thank you for your help. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds today as I'd feared.
Kind of taking down a lot of the hounds. I'm gonna take from the wizard's chest.
So you return from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Yeah.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Oh, it's true.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Alright, I'm ready.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The old temple. Can we go to the new temple?
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Yeah.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
Maybe.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
I mean, literally.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Can I have a smaller cup?
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No,
Please.
you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
That's a little bit extreme.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the Taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
That's dragon.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Yeah.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Yeah.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
I'm done. And that's it. Yeah, he does get stuff. That's it. I do mine. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. More sustained are there? Yes. Yeah. One or the other. Okay, so one's more defense, and the other is immunity to knockdown. Or, no. I don't actually know. Yeah, I can look at it later.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Cailan. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the young lord from Highever I met earlier. I understand congratulations are in order.
Yeah.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Yeah.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Cailan. A glorious moment for us all.
You always have to look menacing.
You heard the plan.
Yeah.
You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right? Yes, so am I.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
Yeah.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan. May the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
That was she. Alright. Yeah, no, I think it's awesome. There's only some of them that get helmets. Nah, they got smiles.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Okay. I thought if it wasn't an archdemon, it wasn't a blight. Very orcish. I mean, I'm sure that's what they're kind of based off of. I guess reptiles. Oh, that's a big one.
Archers!
You got it close. Ah, that's a lot of hounds.
For Ferelden!
No, you could have sent all your forces in at the same time. This big boulder.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the tower.
Yep, he's got it. Yeah, probably goes precise striking.
Yes.
Then I gotta activate it. And
Done.
okay.
You will fall.
I mean, there are a lot of holes. I hear a lot of screaming.
They're everywhere.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
If she Oh, good. I got a mage. I should have.
Less fighting, more trying.
I should have grabbed some health potions.
Injured? As in me? As in now? Really injured here? Just so you know.
Oh, that's right. That looks like I got some more. I guess I need to start upgrading dexterity. There. So, probably what I need to do. Pull off shield defense. Put that over there. Activate it. Activate it. Alright. Why is everything? And it's probably useful if you're a
Down you go. Go down. That's it. Yeah, let's see. I don't think I had anything like that. Yep. Probably should have looked through the two-handed or one-handed? That one was two-handed.
I just need a helmet. Just check around for a chest. I guess I could look this one, see if I had anything for him. Alright, I don't think I have anything else. I need to look for a kit. Don't think I have one though. Alright, let's see.
Let's make this quick, shall we? It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me. A little frantic? I can see why. On it. Right.
Yep.
You asked for it. All right. Let's have at it. This should be easy enough. I think we work well together.
Nothing like a brush with death to make you not like death much.
On it.
Alright. I didn't think I was supposed to be on that way. Maybe. I just see something up there. I guess there's a door in this room.
Right. Do you actually think you have a chance? Stay still. You're getting sloppy.
Yeah, I guess it was thinking. Yeah, I can get rid of flanking damage and things will be great. Yeah, maybe I should just knock the thing down. Alright.
Let's make this quick, shall we? It's either you or me. It's gonna be me. Only one shall stand. As you wish.
We need to get to the...
On it.
beacon. The king needs Loghain to charge.
Yeah, let's see. I don't think I have anybody. Is that what that is?
Darkspawn approach.
I always thought flame weapon was just specifically the mages. They actually like made like a battle mage. But I mean, I probably should have switched it to normal a while ago.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Teyrn Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Right. You had it coming. Let's make this quick, shall we?
Specifically melee attack? Yeah. I was just curious if you actually did like have a ranged unit. They'd benefit from it. move.
Here we go.
Probably go down.
Let's get started. Right. As you wish.
Yeah, leering potions. That's it.
Cursed creatures. It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me. You're mine. Stay still. Right.
Alright.
You're mine. Is that all you've got?
Oh wow. But the difficulty difference, it really is well, I mean, it kind of seemed like they were talking about that it does half. I'm like, I don't know.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Darkspawn, destroy the fiends. Come now, defend yourself. A little frantic? I can see why. Armed and dangerous. It just feels to you actually think you have a shot.
Nah, let's get on.
Let's get started.
Man, that does give us short bows.
On it. Let's get started. Right. That lever over there, it will release the hound. Stay still. No quarter. Here we go. No mercy.
Let's see. Yeah, there's Alistair sleeping on the job.
Right.
Alright, let's see what we got. Some heavy chainmail. Nope. Let's see. Yep. Oh, they are heavy. I didn't know if there was a heavy section. I'm still at the mountain. Yeah.
Right. This should be easy enough.
Yeah, it's kind of funner. I don't know. I guess that should say more fun. I don't know. Normal.
This should be easy enough.
Anybody got
Right.
anything? Oh, I guess he does. Let's see. Give him an injury kit.
Let's get started.
But yeah, I really does kind of feel like he had everything planned out. Man, that last one, I don't know how did anybody get past that.
Destroy the field. Only one shall stand. Let's get started.
Let's grab some glory.
As you wish.
Yeah. Man, just a straight sword is really rare.
This should be easy enough.
Alright, on the top floor. I had a feeling I was gonna have to fight a big one.
Darkspawn approach. Look for their blood.
Yeah, there.
Here we go. Only one shall stand. Oh no, you don't. Maker.
I should probably make one of those.
There's so many.
Oops. Yeah, let's give wow.
We've missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late. The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it.
Oh. Pick up some heavy chainmail. Ah, not enough strength.
Quickly before it's too late.
How much strength do I have? I just need 2 more. Alright.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Why would you do that? I'm not even talking about the guy.
All of you, let's move.
Jeez. Ah. I mean, he did just get squeezed like ketchup packet. Look. Yeah, well, I put on that armor.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
Why do I keep ending up naked?
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue? Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who
Which
was
friend?
to respond to your signal quit
Who's
the
the dog?
field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Who's making me the dog?
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer. Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal. I do not mind. Take your time.
Hey.
We are safe for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it. I wonder at that myself, but she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you. I stand corrected. She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you. Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now. Are you sure you want me to describe it? I had a good view of the battlefield. 'Tis a grisly scene. There are bodies everywhere, and Darkspawn swarm them, feeding, I think. They also look for survivors and drag them back down beneath the ground. I cannot say why. If you are willing to run into the midst of the Horde, perhaps.
I am.
I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it. I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Yeah.
Right.
I do your point.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too
My
much,
dog.
young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not? If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should. All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an
That's
army he
Janeway.
can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Okay. Well, I became a Grey Warden.
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Kalen already summoned them. They'll come if they can, but I expect Loghain has already taken steps to stop them. We must assume they won't arrive in time.
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution. I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kalen's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help. Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
I mean, why not? Just why not? Right.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Yeah.
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Yeah.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight.
Yeah, that's a lot of responsibility.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
Sure.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
That's his man.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
I may have answers. Ask.
Yeah.
From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here. What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
Exactly.
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes? Mother was alone long before I came, and will be so long after I am dead. Such is her choice, though I suspect she would claim the choice was made for her. 'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travellers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing. I mention it for its tavern, where travellers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
Good point, good point.
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us. You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in. They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated. I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
You missed your chance. Now it's charred rabbit from here on out.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Cool. It's trafficking. I just don't know. Yeah, maybe just do smart tree. Let's see. What was that needing? Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I should do some archery. Oh, wait. Well. I don't know. I need some strength. And I guess I could knock the dexterity up a little bit. Maybe some coercion. I don't really need it. Yeah. I didn't. Oh. Yeah, cool. Oh, that was neutral. Ah, he loves me. Alright. So, calm down. Alright, we'll probably end this one here, and I'll see you in the next one.